Apparently, there's a demolition exercise being undertaken by the Accra Metropolitan Assembly at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle or Interchange area. And my colleague Maswell Agbagba is there. Good morning to you, Maswell.
Hello, Roland.
What really is happening? I'm told that there's a demolition exercise by the AMA. Is that true?
Yes, Roland, so there's an ongoing demolition exercise here at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Now, what city authorities are doing is to rid the city of congestion. So when you come here right now, some makeshift, structures on the pavement here on the Kwame Nkrumah Circle are being, destroyed. And in fact, this vehicle, for instance, maybe my cameraman can turn so that you can see this vehicle. So this vehicle is carrying the makeshift structures that have been destroyed by the city authorities away. A lot of the people here are not too excited about what is happening. Well, they are, turning the whole thing political. Some of them, saying that, they voted for the government and this is not what they expected. They are so, aggrieved here right now. But if you take a walk on the pedestrian walkway right now, here on this stretch, about 300-meter stretch, you can walk freely without any congestion. In fact, when we're driving here today, it took a shorter time for us to get to our present location right now, and I can say that the vehicular and the human traffic is flowing here. But some of these sellers here are not too excited. In fact, if you can look, my background right now, some of the workers are still destroying the makeshift structures here. But let me get closer to the public relations officer of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, Numbo Blafo. He has agreed to speak to us. He says this exercise is going to continue and they will replicate it in other parts of the city. Now, let me find out from him. Numbo Blafo, you're welcome to join me.
Thank you very much.
Yes, tell me about this operation to rid the city of congestion.
Well, I think somewhere in March, we issued a statement informing all people selling on the pavements and then along the roads and our footbridges that they should relocate because these spaces are not meant for their activities. About a fortnight later, we issued a reminder. Since then, our information van has been coming around. In fact, individually, we have also been coming around to inform them that definitely we will come. So they should remove or they should relocate from these areas. But it seems they were recalcitrant, as we all know. So this morning, we have started. And this exercise that we are undertaking is not just for Circle area. We're looking at all the areas that are being encroached upon by traders, somewhere like Kaneshi, the CBD. We're looking at Abeka La Paz. In fact, everywhere within the metropolis that we have this kind of nonsense, we're going to remove them.
So are you just looking at congestion on the pedestrian walkway, or you are looking at other parts of the market as well?
Well, the markets are meant for trading activities, and therefore for the markets, we are not saying we're going to move people out of the market. We want them rather to go into the markets. That's what we want them to do.
There are some who are accusing you of not doing this exercise with a human face. In fact, you witnessed it yourself, some of the sellers raining insults and curses on us. Are you doing this with a human face? Did you give them enough notice?
If you recall, since March, we have issued statement after statement, giving you reminders, coming here individually to speak with you. What again? Which human face again do you want us to use? And you see, if you ask some of the reporters that were here, at other places, they themselves were removing their things because they knew that since we have informed them, definitely we will remove them. You understand? So they themselves were, it is only just this place that they are trying to be stubborn, but then that will not deter us from doing what we're supposed to do.
Okay, so thank you very much, Numbo Blafo, for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Okay, so you just had Numo Blafo. He's a public relations officer of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. Now, I want my cameraman to show you what is happening. I mean, if you see scores of people gathered along the side of the road, they are not really doing anything. A lot of them are protesting what is happening here. Let's get into the crowd and let's speak to some of the aggrieved sellers who are here, who are saying that, look, you are robbing us of our livelihood. This is what we do daily to to survive, and you destroying our makeshift structures means that you are robbing us of our livelihood. Let me get close to some guys standing here. You and come. Essentially, what he's saying is that they've been banned, they've been told not to do Galamsey, to engage in illegal mining in Galamsey. Now they move from the villages to the Accra to come and do business here. And now the Accra Metropolitan Assembly is not allowing them to go ahead and do their business. For people who are not, really educated like him, as he says, what does the government want, them to do? And he says, yeah, what do you need to say?
Yanyama play, Yama to table side, the 20 now, be our table be a mabuno. It's the idea of a tongue, because a Marquas and Toko in Madia Tongo. Anna, again, the Arian said, and Panifon Batten has no more, quite a day and quite a chica. Yan Tonga, and 1 year the survivors. Ye knew the money a bushia, and 1 year tongue, yeah, the Biama, a classic force almost of any Yama, money a bushia for.
Essentially, what he's saying that they expected Accra Metropolitan Assembly to give them some grace period, so they'll be able to move. But it looks the case that they've not really done that, and as it stands right now, they don't have anywhere, to sell. Now, right now, I want to show you scenes of what is happening here. In fact, in your shot right now, you can see one of the AMA officials here destroying the makeshift structures. And usually, what happens is that after destroying them, they don't keep them there. They pack them into a truck, and that truck is sending these makeshift structures to a different location. Now, let me speak to this gentleman.
Mama, Obi Fuka for the village so about. The Cocoba Crono, David Macassa. Obi Fuka for the village so about. I can't know about. Where they come here, a credit will come once a real crum. Mosesa, like a credit, and also Mr. Bubuno. Yacoba Crono, Massa, Miss Yacoba Crono, some Yacoba Abano. Yatuabo, Yapatu, and Aquatuaba, Yapatu, and Aquatuaba, it's not Yacoba Crono, yes, Yacoba Crono, Yabocono, Matia, Yababe Canon.
Essentially, what this gentleman is saying, he's overwhelmed with emotions right now. I'm trying to get his attention, but it looks like he's saying that if they're going to have to destroy their makeshift structures, where they sell and all of that, what do they want them to do? Do they want them to resort to illegal ways of getting money like armed robbery? He says they voted for government and they didn't expect this to happen to them.
You better near the some mammy with papa with me, and I'm a bomb blow and cry. He said, I find I'm a quarter in your Juma. Senior, I find I'm a quarter in your Juma. Oto Adia, over 2 years, senior, over 2 years. You're quite here, Omujo be a 5 city. Senior, you're 2 over 2 years. You're quite Omujo be a 5 city. Omuji, senior, over 2 years. You're quite here, Omuji, 5 city. Adam, about 18 years. I am quite Massa Jessica.
What's saying is that usually they use umbrellas here and doing their business. He says the AM officials came and then confiscated the umbrellas. They went to the offices to pick them up and they took money from them. And then today, he's describing it as an ambush. He's describing it as an ambush. They came here to come and destroy their structures here. It is not a pretty scene here. In fact, I want to show you shots of what is happening. Down across the streets, some police officers Some police officials, some police personnel are also there. There's another operation going on there as it stands currently. So we have a lot of personnel here, a lot of police personnel also here, making sure that there is peace and tranquility even as they carry out this exercise. I can see some of them burning some of the makeshift structures as it stands right now. So Roland, in our subsequent bulletins, will be bringing you more on the development situation here at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Over to you, Roland.
Thank you, Maxwell Agbagba, from the Kwame Nkrumah Circle interchange area, where we now have established that the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, they're undertaking a demolition exercise. According to the Assembly, since the month of March, they've been issuing out notices to the various traders and the sectional squatters and hawkers in the area to make sure that they left those areas or pockets of the sections of the Kwame Nkrumah Circle interchange where they traded. But we all know what as normal civilized human beings we need to do. But I don't know why some of these things don't continue.